Hello everyone, how are we? And welcome back to another video. So the football job that everyone wants. Check the link in the bio how we can help you work on football yourself. So, player care officer. This is what I've done at Portsmouth, one of the best jobs out there, the best job out there actually. And here's why. So first of all, what is player care? Well, player care supports footballers off the pitch, helping them with their well-being, daily needs, and their personal lives. Essentially, it's about putting the person before the player, right? So I'm sure you know who this is. This is Gabriel Martinelli. This is an 18-year-old Martinelli. So he played for Batunu. I've absolutely butchered that. I do apologise. And then he moved to Arsenal, and he was 18 years old when he moved in 2019. So I just want to play a quick game with you guys. So can you imagine moving to Brazil at the age of 18, right? These are some of the questions that you have to ask yourself. How on earth do you open a bank account? You can't even speak the language. How do you get a car? Where do you live? Will your girlfriend settle into the country, or will she want to go back home to England where all of her family and friends are? And you've been sold for 6 million quid and everyone knows who you are. Like, can you imagine the pressure of that and all these difficulties and all these stresses? Now, this is what player care is about. Player care will sort these logistical and operational issues, ensuring that the player can just focus on playing football and performance. It looks different across men's, women's and academies, however, but like I say, it's all about putting that person before the player. So here's some of the different roles: player care officer, player care admin, player liaison, performance lifestyle advisor, similar to player care but is more common in other sports, player care lead, and then obviously you have your head of player care. And now you can be a player care consultant for the player care group as well, which is a great company run by a good friend of mine, Hugo Schechter. If you're enjoying the video, check us out on LinkedIn, check us out on Instagram, and like I say, check the link in the description on how we can help you out. So, why is player care the best job in football? And to be fair, I'd probably say the best job in the world. You work closely with players and you can build, trusted relationships with these people, because at the end of the day, it don't matter if I'm 200 grand a week. They are people with their own personal issues as well. You're making a genuine impact to these people, and they will be, forever grateful to you. You're traveling home and away with the team most weeks, and that's great. When I was at Portsmouth, we won the league, record number of points, like home and away, winning most weeks. It was amazing. It was a great time, and that was a really good set of staff as well. No 2 days are the same in player care. I remember some of the days I had where I was asked certain questions and people come to you with problems, and it sort of takes you back, and you're like, oh my god, they don't sort of teach you this in the training or the course or whatever. So no 2 days are the same, which makes it very exciting, and it's deeply rewarding. Trust me, really rewarding, and that is why it's the best job in the world. So what experience do you need? How can you, watching this video here at home, you've obviously clicked on it, you want to work in football, I imagine, or you have an interest. How can you do this? So ideally, you want experience either with working with children or athletes. Now, this does depend on what avenue. Say you want to work in the academy player care, obviously children. If you want to work in first team, then you want to have some experience working with athletes. So being empathetic, really important. Like I say, a lot of fans, a lot of people, they see players on 200 grand a week and they just shut off. They shut off all of their emotion, all of their empathy for these people. And you see it online on social media. Really important, you see these people, these players as people, because that's what they are. Being organised, time management skills, that's important too. And if you can speak multiple languages, this is a huge plus for clubs and will 100% give you an advantage over someone who only speaks English, for example. And obviously, you have to be, very discreet. You have to be, confidential is massive in player care. So, yeah, just think of those things as well. Now, I really wanted to touch upon this. Go into player care for the right reasons. So, it's so popular, and why I just said it's popular because people are dealing with players, and you can develop relationships with players. Players have money, therefore players are valuable, and people want to be around these people because they got value. Now, you have to do this for the right reasons. If you're just a fan and you want to work and play care at your favorite club, it's not for you. That's not the best thing to do. You want to work and play care because you're empathetic to these people, whether it's academy players or first team, and you want to help them. So that's really, really important for me. Don't go into it just because you're a fan, because one, that will show. If you're asking players for pictures or trying to get signed shirts, all that stuff, that will show, and I don't think you'll last very long. How to get into player care. So, like I say, working with athletes, working with children is a great start. This could be an education. At the moment on our one-to-one coaching program, we have a woman who is a teacher, who was a teacher, now she wants to work in player care. Again, she's got so many transferable skills, and she just landed an interview actually at a club, so fingers crossed that all goes well. But again, they would have seen her transferable skills and thought, okay, this person can help us. It helps if you have experience in people-focused roles, obviously. So network, this is so important. Network with other player care professionals and create relationships with them. Find out on their path, find out how they got to their job, find out what they would recommend you do, what they recommend you don't do. And then have a plan. I'd recommend hiring a mentor. Obviously, it's not a plug here. We offer mentoring services at Work on Football, but whoever it is, there's other companies that do it. Jobs in Football, Jobs for Football, Careers in Football. Whoever it is, have them create you a plan and stick to it. Attempt to get experience within a club. That's what I done at Portsmouth. Reached out to the manager, had a couple of calls, told him what I could do for him, and then I got my role at Portsmouth when there wasn't a player care role before me. So, quick summary: it is the best job in football, I would say, the world. It's a vital role to allow players to focus on performance. It didn't really exist 5, 6, 7 years ago. It's important to get into it for the right reasons and network with people who are where you want to go to. So like I said, follow us on LinkedIn, follow us on Instagram, reach out if you need any support whatsoever. Link in the bio to show how you can work with us and we can help you work on football. So thank you very much, and I will talk to you all soon. Cheers.